The Minotaur, a popular figure in Greek mythology, a half-bull, half-human that resides in the Labyrinth of Crete. But how did the Minotaur come to exist, and what is the story behind the beast? Minos, the future king of Crete, was embroiled in a fierce competition with his brothers as to who would rule the island. In his desperation, Minos prayed to Poseidon, the god of the sea, to send him a snow-white bull as a sign, for no one would dare go against the word of the gods. In return, Minos was to sacrifice the beast in order to honor Poseidon for his gift. However, Minos had grown attached and could not do such a thing. Instead, he sacrificed one of his own, in the hopes that Poseidon would not notice the difference. This only served to anger Poseidon. As punishment, he made Minos' wife, Pasiphae, fall in love with the beast that he could not come to kill. Pasiphae's love of the animal only grew as each day passed. She had Daedalus, the master craftsman, build a hollow wooden cow, which she then climbed inside of in order to mate with the beast. And thus, the Minotaur was born. Pasiphae tried her best to nurse the monstrous offspring, but as it grew older, it became more ferocious and uncontrollable. Its only form of sustenance came from that of devouring humans. Unable to contain the beast, and in fear for his kingdom, King Minos travelled to the Oracle of Delphi to seek advice. King Minos was told to build a labyrinth underneath his palace in order to contain the Minotaur. Upon his return, King Minos asked Daedalus and his son Icarus to build a labyrinth capable of holding the beast. King Minos' only son travelled to Athens to take part in the Athenian Games. There are some who believe he was killed during the games, as the Athenians were jealous of his skill and prowess. And there are others who believe that King Aegeus of Athens ordered the boy to kill the Minotaur, and as a result of his failure was killed by his half-brother. Upon hearing the news that he had just lost his only male heir, Minos was furious and waged war with Athens. Upon consulting the oracle, King Aegeus of Athens gave in to the demands of King Minos. Every year, Athens would send 7 boys and 7 girls to be sacrificed to the Minotaur as punishment for the death of his son. During the 3rd year of tribute, King Aegeus' son, Theseus, volunteered to go to Crete and to kill the Minotaur himself, thus ending the plague brought upon Athens. Theseus promised his father that on return he would hoist white sails if he was successful, and the crew would fly black sails if he had been killed. Upon arrival, both of Minos' daughters, Ariadne and Phaedra, fell deeply in love with Theseus. Unable to deal with the idea that Theseus could be killed by her half-brother, Ariadne went to Daedalus and begged and pleaded for him to tell her how to escape the labyrinth. Before entering the labyrinth, Ariadne handed Theseus a ball of string for him to find his way back after he had killed the Minotaur. After searching for some time, Theseus found the beast and awoke him from his slumber. Eventually he managed to overpower the beast and stab him in his throat, fatally wounding him. In some variations of the tale, Theseus killed the beast with his bare hands. Once the beast had been slain, Theseus used the ball of string given to him to find his way out of the labyrinth and return to Phaedra and Ariadne. They soon left and set sail for Athens. As they journey back to Athens, Theseus abandons Ariadne on the island of Naxos, as it was always his intention to marry Phaedra. Ariadne is eventually found by Dionysus, the god of wine, and the two marry. Close to Athens, and with his new wife Phaedra, Theseus could not contain his joy. However, it was because of this absent-mindedness that he forgot to change his sails from black to white. Upon arriving, King Aegeus sees the black sails raised on his son's ship. Overcome with grief, he leaps off the cliff, killing himself. Theseus is now set to become the new Athenian king. And that concludes the tale of the Minotaur. If you've enjoyed this video, then please go ahead and leave it a like, as that helps a lot. If you'd like to discuss the story, or even suggest a topic that I can talk about in a future video, then please go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I'll get back to you. If you feel like I've earned your subscription, then hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next video.